What is up, YouTube? It's Tyler with Taz Outdoors. In today's video, I have the Sougayilang SL1000. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop this thing open real quick. This thing has a 5.2 to 1 gear ratio, and for 0.20 diameter line, it holds 240 yards. So I got this thing mostly for saltwater bass. So small saltwater bass, spotties, and this is what she looks like. I loaded it up with 8-pound mono, and I was planning on using this thing for light underspins and drop shot, that kind of thing. So I loaded them up and we're gonna head out to San Diego Bay. I'm going down there for a wedding. We're out at Coronado. I didn't bring the kayak, so I'm just gonna be pounding it from shore and we'll see how it feels. It feels real smooth on first impression. So let's see if we can get some fish with it.
All right, so here we go. I'm throwing a little underspin. We're out here San Diego Bay. We were at super low tide, so the area that I wanted to fish was pretty much unfishable. As you can see here, slowly retrieving. The reel feels pretty good, but the fish in this area just were hard to come by. So this isn't a fish. I actually just pretty much every cast just out here catching some eelgrass. The water was maybe 6 to 8 inches deep above the eelgrass, so I'm trying to burn it across the top, but it just is not working out too well for me. All right, here I'm pitching next to a sewer outage, and I'm trying to hopefully see if something's waiting there for an ambush and a little bit of current. So I'm pitching it next to the side, dragging my underspin next to it. The reel feels good so far, pretty smooth, but the real test is gonna be of time. How's this salt gonna tear apart this reel, or is it gonna survive for a while? Gave it a couple pitches. Yeah, again, no luck so far. Haven't been able to get anything to commit to me or get a bite yet. So we moved out to a little deeper area, found a little dock to cast off of, cast it out, and let's just hope that maybe I could get a bite here. Trying to keep a pretty steady retrieve on it. And again, straight to the weeds. Got to pull on the drag a little bit, see how it felt. Felt good, but didn't really get a test on a fish yet. And you can see, got the skateboard out and decided to move spots. Didn't have a kayak down here in San Diego like I normally do, so this was my mode of transportation. Headed out to hopefully some deeper water. Moved to a marina, which you always know has deeper water. And here we go again. Solid cast out. Let it sink a little. And just start dragging the underspin. And then I think, and there we go. I finally connect with a little saltwater bass here. Little guy gets me in the weeds, but I'm able to horse him out with the drag. See the reel there, super smooth. And here I am skiing in a little bass. Absolute unit. Just kidding, that's a baby. But still fun to get a good test on him. Nice, pretty little bass.
Finally got one. It's been
Usually when you can get one, you can find a couple more. So I threw him back, got back out there, and see if we could get a second one. Here we go, same thing, slow retrieve, same spot. And let's see. I believe this was back-to-back casts. Still slow retrieve, and this one hits right by the rocks. Actually watch him hit it. Or do I? Yep, there he is. Nice little bass. Hit it right next to the rocks. He hit like a freight train though.
Guy.
Pulled him out real quick. He was right next to the rocks, like I said. There's the underspin right there. Nice little cool baits underspin with a red lure. I really like that red or the white. Those are my two go-to colors in the bay. Pop it out real quick and get him back in the water.
Mondo.
Same thing, another
Number
beautiful
2.
little sand bass. And quick release.
See?
Boom. Alright, just hit one more deep water spot here. Same thing, just casting it out and giving it a slow retrieve. But there it is again. Boom, whipped it out. I could pretty much hit the boats. I could hit the boats. I had to stop it early most of the time. It was just a beautiful day out here. A little bit of wind, but not much. Cruising around on the skateboard. I think I covered like 8 miles to get to this marina and back. It's a solid trip, but the reel performed good. And this was it. Didn't get anything, headed back for a wedding. This reel performed really well. It was smooth, casted great, had good drag, and I forgot to rinse it off afterwards, and it's still pretty smooth, so didn't corrode super bad. So if I was using it in salt water still, I'm sure it would last probably about a year. Obviously not the best reel ever, had decent line capacity, and it fought those bass really well. So I would suggest it for the price. If you can get it for a good deal, why not give it a shot? But freshwater bass, saltwater bass, anything that size, be a good little reel. Drop shot, swim baits, all that kind of finesse stuff. Be a blast. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe.